like I'm the type of person where I never want to bring harm to people I care about. Like if I say I love the motherfucker, I genuinely meant it. But basically, all the love I gave to people was based on their lies and manipulation and them being dishonest about them being homosexuals that don't want to die for being homosexuals when uh, they don't know my stance on homosexuality. My stance on homosexuality is I'm against it 100%, but I'm 100% against the evil homosexuals. Like, I don't have nothing against gay people that's being gay in the open and that aren't evil people. Like, that's none of my business. You gotta die for what you live for anyway. Like, if you willing to die for your decision, hey, more power to you. I respect the fact that a motherfucker willing to be themselves in the open, but it's like, I can't sit around and fake like I'm okay with homosexuality, because I'm not. It's like, that's some fake ass shit to sit around and act like I'm cool with boys being with boys and girls not liking me. I can't sit around and act like I'm cool with that shit. I'm never gonna be a bitch for a bitch to like, and I'm never gonna be a boy that like boys. So how could I sit around and realistically say that I'm okay with homosexuality? I can't. That's some fake ass shit. And it's like people will sit around faking. So it's like, you mean to tell me you for a bitch cutting you out of the equation and you like women? I can't sit around and honestly say I'm for that shit. Now, I don't mind a woman that like women and me. I'm real about that. Like, I don't give a fuck about a bitch liking bitches as long as I fit in there somewhere. Not a bitch just cutting men out altogether. I can't support that because I'm never gonna be that. I'm never gonna be that. So it's like, I can't sit around and act like I'm cool with motherfuckers feeling like it's okay to dislike me and mistreat me because I'm something they don't like. That doesn't make sense to me. I don't know how it makes sense to anyone else, but motherfuckers ain't real enough to even grasp the concept or even consider the perspective of, literally, if you aren't what they like, it's not for you either. They're not for you either. You just willing to sit around faking with them like you cool with that shit. I'm not. They only cool with people that's cool with that shit or people that's with that shit. If you're not for it, they're gonna go out of their way to try to be a bitch to you or evil to you because you're not in support of their way of life. When it's like, I'm not holding it against them that they not for polygamy. They ain't for my way of life either. I don't give a fuck. Because I'm gonna live my way of life anyway and they gonna live their way of life anyway. So it really doesn't have anything to do with me. But it's like they go out of their way to be evil towards people based on a person being vocal about it or just not interacting with them or sitting around faking like they cool with that shit. And I don't feel like that's cool. So it's like, when a motherfucker feel like it's cool to play with me because they for some shit I'm against, I don't care about you dying for that shit. I feel like you should. And I'm not sorry and I don't apologize for that. I said what I said. It's all slow shit.